Walking along the ridge trail, you can get a good sense of the geology of this area. Basically, the preserve is a sandstone and shale sandwich. Here's park naturalist Kevin Dixon.
When you're at the top of a ridge like we are now, you're going to be standing on sandstone. And if you look out to the south here, there's generally going to be some kind of a cliff or an abrupt drop off. And you can see all the layers of sandstone stacked up right there. And then you see down at the base, there's a broad valley. So because the shale is more easily eroded than the sandstone holds up the ridges and protects some of the shale down below. But where the sandstone has dropped away, erosion is cutting the shale and making these broad valleys. So for example, the valley that Summersville is in and the valley that Nortonville is in, that's the Nortonville shale. And they built there because that land is slumping and sliding, and it kind of made some flat places that they could set up dwellings. That's how you get these east-west trending valleys, because of those layers of sediment.
On the hills right around us, check out the preserve's coulter pines. Here's Ken Lavin.
This is the famous last stand of the coulter pines. Mount Diablo has larger coulter pines, but this is the northernmost extent of the range right here.
Coulter pines' cones weigh more than those of any pine in California. The park's gray or foothill pines have hefty cones too, but you can tell them apart because coulter cones are elongated, like a loaf of bread, and foothill cones are more compact, like a pineapple. The two species also grow in a different way. Here's Heath Bartosh.
There's something about coulter pine that looks more well kept. It's a straight pole and its branches are very uniform and it looks like it's standing at attention, very tidy, whereas foothill pine is more of the casual California pine that's laying over to its side, looking a little scraggly and unkempt.
Now head up to stop 13. Which provides an excellent second look at the Stewartville Valley. It's about a third of a mile ahead, where you'll see a sign about horses and bikes to the left of the trail and the overlook to the right. That's where we'll talk about the threats facing the park.